Hey everyone, it's Lena here. I am excited to share with you the coloring organizer I have been working on, my DIY organizer. I've been working on it throughout the last week and it's coming along. It's going to be a constant work in progress. Things that I'll need to change that I can improve and maybe add, things like that. But here it is. The letters are metallic, so it says enjoy today. Didn't quite show up flat like that, but that's what it says. And that's the cover I made. And the reason that I wanted to make this is because I wanted to be able to remove and add pages as I want. And if you notice, there is no date on this here. It's because it's going to be I'm going to be working it continuously. It's not something that I'm just going to use for a year and then change to something else, because I can easily rotate out the pages, which is what I love. So I wanted to be able to rotate out the pages, move the pages, alphabetize pages, things like that. So I just wanted the freedom to move things around. So the first page I have here is Notes Galore, and this is basically more like my to-do list. So if you see here, I have add page count to books, which I did and I need to highlight. And then because I finished it, so I'll highlight them when I'm done. Make a new cover. This is the second cover that I've made. I'm not quite sure where the first set is. But the first set I made was laminated, and it just didn't work out that great. I broke the seal on the laminate, even though I tried not to. And then with the laminate, there was an edge here which pushed the whole entire cover this way and just exposed more of the pages here. I just didn't really like that, so I decided to go without the laminate, and it's working great. And the nice thing is I can always just make another cover when this one wears out. So got another Notes Galore page here. This calendar and this calendar here I found free online, and what all I did was just add a prompt for each month that I liked and here, and also what I did is I added extra prompts at the bottom to consider, and that's another thing that can change as I decide whether I like them or want to change them out, add more, that kind of thing. So yeah, I did the same thing for both 2025 and 2026. And then for this day, I don't have a weekly planner in here whatsoever. This is not a weekly planner at all. There's no day-to-day, weekly, anything like that. So I have monthly planning. And so, in fact, if this isn't here really planning, this is just me keeping track of what I've done for the month. I did type a month up here, but I typed June instead of July, and instead of wasting paper and reprinting the paper, I just decided to write over it July for both sides. Because it's mine, it doesn't really matter to me. So this is, for July, I just kept track of how many books I've colored, and there's a few works in progress. I have buddy colors here listed. So it's all kind of in one place for this month. And then next month, August is coming up quick. I blocked out the person I'm doing the buddy colors with because she's not sharing her pictures publicly, so we're just sharing them with each other privately, which has been fun to work out a couple different books together. So we have that. And I only went up to September so far, so I have not, October. I have not printed November and December yet. And I've got a section for my video ideas, which I have not filled out yet. And then more pages for that. And then pictures of, I have my list of videos made, so keep track of that. And then I have a book interest list. This really isn't complete, but it's just books that I think I might want in the future. And we have This is my tally list. I made a video about this before, my tally list. And if you haven't seen that video, you can go back and watch that, or I'll explain it briefly here. So for if I'm interested in a particular illustrator, but I'm not sure which of their books I want to try, I will watch video flip-throughs of several of their books, and then give tally marks to every page I see that I would really like to color. And then that helps me have an idea of which book I would like to start with. So for instance, in here, Annie Day, Autumn Vibes got the most tally marks for Annie Day. And then for Matchstick Mouse, the most Rainy Day got the most tally marks here. So those are probably the two that I would like to start with if I want to get books from Morgan O'Brien. And I started over. If you did see my other video, I did start over with my tally system because I felt like I was too early in my like coloring, newly color obsession to be as fair about it, I guess you could say. So I really wanted to give it a fresh start. So that's what I'm doing with this book. So you can see the pages don't move that smoothly. I think having metal disc would probably work better, but again, because it's just for me, I can tolerate it and it's fine. But it might be smoother if I use different discs on it because there is some friction when moving the pages. Then we have my modest list of books owned. So here I have a list of each book that I own, and then I have the total number of colorable pages. So it's not pages, it doesn't count blank pages. It's just pages that can be colored here. And then I have the title and then the author. And what I'm going to do here, instead of coloring in a box for every picture that I've colored, which it's really popular and I've seen it and I like it, but I just wanted it to be even more simplistic. I'm just going to give a tally mark for every page that I complete, because that's easy to add up to and see how close I am to the total number of pages. And then when I complete the entire book, which I have not done, I've not completed any books yet, but when I do, I can put a date there of when that book was completed. And here's some more of the books that I have. Any book that does not have a page count is simply because I don't want to finish the book. So these are all except for one book, which is 30 Days of Creativity by Johanna Bassard. I really don't want to finish that book because it requires me to draw, and I don't really enjoy it that much. So I might work in it every so often, but I'm definitely not going to expect myself to finish the book. If I do, that's awesome, but I'm not expecting to. I don't think I've finished any pages in there. I've worked on a couple, but I haven't finished anything. Let's see here. That's it. And then this picture here, this is just one of my swatches because I'm considering putting my considering putting swatch sheets in the back of my book because I have enough room to keep track of them and have them all in one place. I don't know if I really want to do that, but it's just an idea that I have been playing with, and that is that. So I'm curious, like, if you made this book, what would you want to see in here that's not in here? I know people keep track, some people keep track of what is it, like I'm having a mind blank, but I know people have even like more additional tracker pages, like supplies used when they color a page and things like that. So that's not something I don't think I want to do. I just don't know, because I do kind of want to know sometimes what colors I use, but I tend to put a sticky note in the book itself on the opposite page if I can. I don't have to tell you if it's a double page spread, but I put a sticky note, on the opposite page to show me what colors I'm using. So I don't have any other plans in the future, I don't think, for adding things in here. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention let's see here, in the books owned, you know, I keep track of how many pages I've colored. My son colors in some of these pages too. So if my son has colored even a little bit in a page that I know I'm not going to color in the future, I count that as colored because it's not a page that I can go back to. So that's how I deal with sharing my coloring books with my son. So he loves to color in them. He does a great job coloring, but sometimes he gets started in a page and I don't notice that he just moves on to something else. So as I'm flipping through them, yeah, I'm not going to go back and finish it for him, and I don't know when he's going to finish it, and I'm not going to push him to finish it. So I do encourage finishing pages, but I'm not going to go back and, you know, push him to finish every page that he's started or whatever. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. Again, something I just wanted to add. And then let's see here, I have, not including the swatch page, I have 34 pages front and back. And let's see here, I think that's about it. So if you have any comments about this, please let me know. And if you would like to see me, or sorry, see me make a video on how I made this, I can do my best to try to give you the information that I have on how I made this book, so if you want to make something similar for yourself. So I hope this was of help to you, or you enjoyed, you know, seeing my flip through. And if you have, again, any questions or comments, please leave those questions and comments for me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible on those. And please give a like and subscribe if you found this helpful. Thank you and have a great day.